Hey guys, Chuck here. Just wanted to do a quick video and discuss a couple of things. I wanted to pinpoint today on what we call diatoms, otherwise known as brown algae. You'll see I have a whole bunch all over my plants, all over the older plants, some over the back of the glass, on the sides. Not a big deal. First things first, diatoms or brown algae are just microscopic plants. They just literally that. They're tiny little plants living on your plant. They're not killing your plant. They're not leaching from your plant. They're literally photosynthesizing on your plant. That's where they decided to, start life. It sounds kind of funky, but I just want to give you that heads up. It's not death. It doesn't mean that the tank is over. Now, diatoms do come from a few different sources. Everybody has their own belief, and everybody thinks they're right. I'm going to discuss the three that I've read about and have had experience with. First things first is going to be water flow. Water flow and surface agitation are very important so that diatoms can survive and thrive. That's just one of the three. But water flow, basically what I'm trying to say is, assuming the tank were stagnant, diatoms are going to thrive. They're going to culture like crazy. You're going to have brown algae all over the thing. I'm sure you guys have seen, if you've ever run a too slow moving tank, it'll just be covered in brown algae. That, along with the second, which is going to be lighting, how close the lighting is and how intense the lighting is, that's going to affect the algae growth. If you have too much lighting, or if it's too close and too much, if you don't have the luxury of adjusting that level, then you need to adjust the level manually, or analog, if you will, and you need to move the light up. That's going to be another thing that causes those diatoms. Now, along with water flow, water agitation, and lighting, it's going to be last thing is water quality. Now, I've been doing water changes here religiously for a couple weeks now, and the tank's 3 months old. So one thing I do want to make very clear is, with a brand new tank, assuming you're using tap water, you're throwing nitrates and phosphates in there that you didn't even know about. So I would definitely, after starting a tank initially, I would definitely suggest running a couple of tests. Actually, if you could, just run a couple of tests on your tap water and see where you're going to start your tank off with, and then adjust accordingly. But that's going to be, water quality is definitely going to be, and I think it's kind of obvious, but it's definitely going to be the one thing. Now, to combat it, it's super easy, super duper easy. You make adjustments to everything I just mentioned, the most important of which being the water changes, the water quality. Now, I don't take the time to scrub the back of my glass, nor do I take the time to scrub the side of my glass. I let the algae eaters and my cleanup crew do the job. That, along with water changes, will actually, the plants are out competing the, assuming everything is done correctly, the plants are going to outcompete all of that algae. That's for all of the minerals in the water. It goes for the lighting as well. The plants are going to win over algae. So here, I could scrape it today. I'm probably not going to get a lot, too much more happen on the glass, and I can actually scrape it off the plants as well. Probably wouldn't get too much more on the plants, but I just like to let things do what they're gonna do. But I can already tell that I'm winning. My cleanup crew is doing what it needs to do. I got a monster pleco in there, and that guy's definitely been cleaning up. But what I'm trying to say is that within time, my water quality will beat this brown algae. Don't expect to start a new tank and not get some brown algae. Brown algae is almost inevitable, especially if you're tossing fish in there, because all you're doing is adding nitrites and nitrates and everything that algae needs to grow. So that is that. That's what I wanted to discuss today. Before I go, actually, that's going to be the end of my video. Don't forget to click below, like, subscribe, and comment.